about 250. Two-tone my Lambo, that's drippy. But I have to fight on that shit tipsy. Can't trust these hoes cause they hippie. I know that your best friend gon' slide now. Party at my house, that's a vibe now. Pulling on these hoes like LeBron now. Spitting off the top, that's a freestyle. Hey, I'm about to run it up. I'm about to pull up in that motherfucking Billy truck. Hey, got some bad bitches in it, about to fuck it up. Hey, and we taking shit over just to sum it up, sum it up. Yeah, I need my commas, little bitch. I ain't playing, man, I put that on my mama and shit. 24 on the jersey just for mama and shit. Vince Carter on the beat, I put my arm through the rim. It's your birthday. Put your hands in the air, it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You should be doing that back in the first place. It's breezy, know you heard of me. Ooh, yeah. Pinky ring, we're about 250. Two-tone my Lambo, that's drippy. But I have to bet on that shit tipsy. Can't trust these hoes cause they hippie. I know that your best friend gon' slide now. Party at my house, that's a vibe now. Pulling on these hoes like LeBron now. She spitting off the top, that's a freestyle. I'm about to turn it up 100 degrees. Got my baby going up, flight overseas. I don't know where your girl at, she missing. I'm a bad boy like a Detroit Piston. Think I might smash on your bitch, Mitch Richmond. Cooking up that hot shit, yeah, we in the kitchen. You been working out, girl, looking real tempting. The way you make it clap, tonight I might tell. It's your birthday. Put your hands in the air, it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You should be doing that back in the first place. It's breezy, know you heard of me. Ooh, yeah. Pinky ring, we're about 250. Two-tone my Lambo, that's drippy. But I have to bet on that shit tipsy. Can't trust these hoes cause they hippie. I know that your best friend gon' slide now. Party at my house, that's a vibe now. Pulling on these hoes like LeBron now. Spitting off the top, it's a freestyle.
Shawty looking pretty with the edges and shit. And she came with her friends and they all wanna dance. Cause I got enough fans that I don't know what to do with right now. Ooh. She wanna shake that booty, left cheek, right cheek. And she came with her friends and they all wanna dance. Cause I got enough fans that I don't know what to do with right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I tell her back up, drop to your knees and act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze, then mash up. Got a couple of G's that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl. Back up, drop to your knees and act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze and mash up. Got a couple of G's that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl. When I was younger, mama used to tell me, young boy, use brain, you know what me don't do. Cause don't nobody wanna carry last. So take what you once never said. So you shine your eye to be very successful. If you see, get away fine. Collect, I'm no time. So I tell her back up, drop to your knees and act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze, then mash up. Got a couple of G's that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl. Back up, drop to your knees and act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze and mash up. Got a couple of G's that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl.
Vibe on stage.
He's about to take it to the streets. DJ Ether, get ready.
Where my niggas is at? 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 Where my bitches 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 is at? Hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. Now get your hands up. Now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. Now get your hands up. Hands up. Everybody say
Yeah, it's 50 Cent, yeah, and Lloyd Banks, and Young Buck, and Joe.
Baby, I wanna rock and roll with you. Tear the club up and still hit them blocks and them shows with you. Can you picture me and you? None of your friends, no crew. We can do whatever you won't do. I take your mind off whatever you're going through. And sit back and relax to the sound of the sax. I'm hood, but that don't mean I ride around with the rats. I work you, make you lose a couple pounds in the sack.
look at what we got right here. Such a work of art. Someone I'll give my heart to. Anything is what I'll do. Just so that she would be mine. I'll give her all my time. Every part of me, my mind, soul and my body. What's up? I wanna ride at you, love at you. I wanna move at you. Yeah. Move at you. I wanna vibe at you, ride at you, love at you. I wanna
a fantasy. Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, and I'm on it. Feel good, don't it? Hood bitch, fuck you in a bunny. I'ma bust it on the pole like honest. I'm just being honest. Pussy juicy, mini made, but can't do it 1 minute, man. Not a side or a main. I'm the only bitch he entertain. Spending his mind in the bank. I like what I see. A boss like you need a boss like me. Daddy from the street, so he move low key. Tryna rock that mic like karaoke. On the count of 3, bad bitch, you get money. Broke niggas to the left, we don't want it. I'm the one these bitches hate, but they can't get past. Pretty face, no waist, and a big old ass. Ha. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. I can tell you got big, deep energy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me, but I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this pussy like a melody. And if your bitch ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, camera rolling. Do it slow motion. Real bitch, the mother hoe bone. All they big talk, lotto put them on it. I'm just being honest. Lingerie, Dolce, blindfold. Tie me to the bed while we role play. Can't skill foreplay, kid a pussy cold case. I'm a boss bitch, but tonight we do it your way. On the count of 3, bad bitch, you get money. Broke niggas to the left, we don't want it. If you ever see me broke, I'm probably rocking the cash. Pretty face, no waist, with a big old bag. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. I can tell you got big, deep energy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me, but I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this pussy like a melody. And if your bitch ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy.
You are now rocking with the Architects. We keep you entertained. Seriously.
I'ma get no be so. Make we one bolombo. Better bye. Better bye. I'm loose. Even better done the para. Tonight in Josie, I'm in Josie. Won't call it for one Josie. I'm not playing with you, I'm not joking. My thought of mom is loaded. Me you can fuck up, but I'm on molly. I'm on duty, but I'm on low-key. They want do me, they want do me. They want do me, cause they want do me. When you won't want me, when you won't want me. I'm in San Francisco, Jammy. When you won't want me, when you won't want me. I just flew in from Miami. Peru, para. Peru, para. I'm loose. Even Peru done me para.
Pour out the bottle, I wanna level up. When I'm with you, I never get enough. Slow wine, I'm not in a rush. I can hear music when you're here. Tonight we're rolling, party till closing. Since I put the ring on the finger, it's still frozen. Love in slow motion, I wanna feel you over me, yeah. Certain magic in your eyes, yeah. Girl, I love the way you ride it. And it happens every time you arrive, that's right. Girl, I want you in my life, yeah. There's a heaven and it's right here. I will never leave your side, stay tonight. When you won't see me, when you won't see me, I'm in West London this evening, giving me the feelings, no I'm not leaving, till I fly LA next weekend. Peru, nah, girl I'd rather go find somewhere quiet. You glow, and I get lost here in your eyes. I'ma gain all be so, girl you just capture my soul. I'ma gain all be so, make me wanna just take you home.
Peru, para. Peru, para. I'm loose. Even better done this para.
Rocking with the best DJ. The Architect, DJ Ether.
Yeah. I find you, I gave you all you needed. I know what you like. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body.
Say now me the mess up in mind, and I me the make you free up your mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be lie. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go stroking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby, as you're whining your body. so crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girlie, what need to me? I just wanna let you know. Hope every day
You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. I pray.
Migo. Talking to me crazy, nigga. Been having that shit on, nigga. Dripping to the floor, to the door, nigga. You hear me?
My goddamn cup.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We set the trends. Bringing it in. Cash. I'ma have to call my account to make sure the shit came in. It's just me and my gang. Fuck niggas, wanna do friends. What he say, he want smoke? We gon' spin again. I've been tryna get this money, I've been tryna feed my fam, cause these niggas down wanna see me win. I was thinking about the rolling, but I went and cut the riches, then I went and put my mama in the Benz. I get it in the pit suite, fucking two twins. I thought about the Glock, but I went never in. And the niggas spinning shit without a pen. I called Jimmy, kicking with the Billies. We already ran up a milli. So that shit ain't really interesting. He out of line, he get a penalty. Said he started, and I'ma finish him. Stop a nigga fed up in my Timberlands. Hanging with the vampires and gremlins. Got them hoes lined up, assembly. Not your average nigga in the industry. We set the trends. Bringing it in. Cash. I'ma have to call my account to make sure the shit came in. It's just me and my gang. Fuck niggas, wanna do friends. What he say, he want smoke? We gon' spin again.
First I did the chrome heart, then I gave him BBs. First nigga come through in true religion. Got my money back up, put a kilo on my neck, man. This shit is worth like 2 pitches. Come through dripping. First nigga move, I'ma hit him. The next nigga move, you go with him. Boy, I ain't here to talk no middleman shit. You got a boss, then you should go get him. Where he at? We set the trends. Big F&N when I step out the bench.
I got it.
My little buzzin' did him and he just be trapped at 6. Now he fresh out the pen.
Now we acting bad.
You know what's up. We going up, we are not coming down. Not at all. And bitch don't trip, better watch for the crown. All these rocks in my watch with the crown, I chop a nigga down.
Go. Chop a nigga down, chop a gang. The 30 holding up the wallet chain. Moving like the fucking president. 10 car hogging up the lane. Trapping at the house before the fame. Diamond do the flag like I'm walking, take a picture. He'll do it for the cheap when you send him on the mission. Quick as wipe down, wipe his name off the list. Put the switch on it, then the stick started glitching. If I'm gon' smoke it, then we raise a tick. My pinky 140, my watch is 350. My bitch like G6, she came with 3 bitches. We don't fuck with snitching, we protect the business. We straight out the trenches, the mud was sticky. It too many real niggas, we don't fake kick it. We set the trend in the city. We can't no fuck up the city, just Migos and Jimmy.
We set the trends. Bringing it in. Cash. I'ma have to call my account to make sure the shit came in.
150 on the Panamera when I'm pulling up the steering. Put a Richard on my wrist to be retarded like Ladera. Nigga want to smoke, I told him try me nigga down. White Lamborghini and I call that bitch a Karen. When I hit the Draco, that bitch sounding like a snare. The way the diamonds hitting off the paddock, it ain't fair. I'ma hit your bitch and give her back, I like to share 'em. Fucking with Diego, man, Diego serve the mayor. Automatic when I get to spinning on the block. Bought a Glock and then I bought a switch, I call it Mark. I don't know the time, but it's 300 for this white. I'ma put a thought up on the op and get the drop. Nigga try to plot it, we gon' hit him like the walk. I'm thinking like I'm riding rich and stick up in the box. I told the bitch no feelings, I just really want to talk. You ain't talking millions, ain't no business, ain't no talk. 25 racks, you can buy some white chalk. Ferrari looking like a caterpillar when it walks. Swimming with piranhas, we was swimming with the sharks. Like you seen the flash when the chopper start to spark. 200 the dash on the coupe I just bought. 2 million cash, I done saved up in the vault. Started in the bando, now we trapping out a law. First 3 letters of my name, he got off.
Tell him I need my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth a 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth a 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem? Hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. Please don't touch me. Look at my fit, look at my ankle, look at my wrist. This one a pack, this one a brick, that one a op, that one a lick. This one for pop, this one for juice. I am the one, bitch, you a deuce. Niggas give it up in my city, really shed blood in my city, get love in my city. Niggas will sun your whole set like it's around 6 clips. Whole team get flyer than round trips. Bitch, she's the spine on my flicks. He admiring my drip. Check what I do, the check a clear too. Pull up like a drive through, so check your rear view. I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back. I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back. Tell him I need my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth the 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem? Hey, yo, baby, let's go.
2022, I'm coming through in that new shit. How we ops, you see me and you don't do shit. I didn't really trap in the Carter, I got the blueprint. Gallery department when shopping, I like the loose fit. What's the point of having this muscle if you don't use it? I play the game to win, I'm not losing. Ops know my address, I'm not moving. Brody know they take it to try, they gotta prove it. She get what she want when we screwing. I'm on point, I know what I'm doing. Way too smart to act like I'm stupid. I get my advice from Mike Rubin. I'm not by myself, my whole crew lit. Next to Chanel, I put her in that new print. It is what it is, I can't make no excuses. I hit the whole group, do that make me a groupie. Balenciaga coat, this is not Gucci. We went city to city and bulletproof. You can't run with my gang, they'll bully you. Been switches, I know what them foolish do. I'm a vibe, let me know what you wanna do. Ain't no fun by yourself, bring a friend or two.
We be menaging and boost up his ego.
She a little demon out there, Casamigo. Yeah, baby.
Tell him I need her, my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth the 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem?
I'm a big stepper, walk around in red bottoms. I don't want no bitch, always causing mad problems. Pouring up deuce, we only drinking out big bottles. If you speaking on bro, you better watch what you say about him. Baddie, told me pull up, give me like 2 minutes. I'm getting jiggy, I was some move, I'm getting loose with it. I take a bitch right in front of a man, I think I'm too vicious. I want them all, one ain't enough, I need a few bitches. Losing track of these beds, I think I got about 7 on me. Webbing on me. Call him Mr. Foreign, send him to drop. He gon' send you right to heaven, homie. Yeah, I see me sauced up with the big drip, the way that I'm dressing, homie. Gotta thank God for the blessings on me. I turn your girl into a cheetah. I got a boss and I go feed her. I wouldn't trust a better leaver.
Y'all will never hear me say that again. Like this, make this be the first and last time that y'all hear me say grr.
Grand opening, grand closing.
And we are back. Tea and Hip Hop, Xtreme 104 FM. Happy Monday, everyone. I know it's technically a holiday. Well, is this Rosh Hashanah? I think so.
Or is it Yom Kippur?
Yom Kippur? Yom Kippur.
I don't know. Shout out to
all my so all my Hebrew and Jewish.
I'll say that part.
Brothers and sisters, but I don't celebrate the religion. But I think it's one of those, and that's why all the kids are out, and that's why parking sucks, and that's why this. That's why it's crazy. But we also have special guests in the building. Rito KOQ in the mother building.
The most special guest.
The most special guest.
The specialist.
I will. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's hope he lives up to that, guys. Let's hope he goes with that. How was your weekend? I know you told me you just came from Canada off camera, but how was your weekend?
Weekend was beautiful. Busy, very busy, but I enjoyed it. The busy ones are the fun ones, man. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I basically, what did I do this weekend? I really have to remember. It was really bad. Saturday, I didn't do anything. Very interesting. For the first time ever, it feels good
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh snap, I really didn't do anything. Sunday, I definitely got super lit for the Sunday brunch. Period.
Where you went?
I actually went to Social Corner on Merrick Boulevard.
That's crazy.
You was there already or no?
I never been. I heard of it. I never been though. I gotta go. No invite is crazy.
My bad. I'm sorry. Next time, I'm going to ask the girls, hey, can we invite Reno? They can be like, who's that?
I just pull up real quick. I ain't got to stay. I just,
does he drink?
Chicken, eat a wing, eat a waffle.
Nah, it's not even the wings that was like, their brunch was different.
Yeah?
Like, they had a crab nacho. I bought 2 of them things. Okay.
Invite is necessary now.
Yes. And then they had the mimosas and the rum punch in a bottle, a glass as big as this. I was like, y'all trying to get me drunk. I had 3 of them things.
That's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Very
super dangerous. The after effect was even more dangerous. But we was lit. Absolutely. So for those of you who don't know, Reno KOQ actually did perform at the Back to the Block Festival. Super dope. He was lit. I feel like this time around the festival was definitely different when it came to the selection of talent that we had. It was a diverse group of performers, but everybody was super dope.
Everybody did their thing.
Yeah, for sure. So I like that. Yeah. Let's get into the Spill It in 10. You know how we do 10 headlining moments in entertainment. Per usual. Number 10, Rick Ross says he didn't touch the first $1 million he made after signing with Jay-Z, which is very smart because a lot of rappers do not do that. They do the exact opposite.
Exactly. The first couple dollars is,
first 10,000.
First $500 they touching.
I'm buying a chain.
First 500.
I'm buying a chain with my name on it.
Rainy day, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to take the Pusha T rule, because he said you're supposed to put the first 500 in a safe and lose the combination.
I don't know if I like that though. I be forgetting shit. Can I curse?
Yeah, I mean, no. Let's not get out of control.
I be forgetting things.
Okay.
I be forgetting things. So if I'm gonna put the money in a safe and then purposely forget the combination, it's a wrap.
Well, I think that's the point. Right. You have to blow, but only for what he's trying to say is only for emergencies.
Better hack.
Would you hack? Okay, give me.
Give it to your grandmother, have her put it in that little breast pocket that she, that she don't touch. Cause you ain't gonna want it back after that. She gonna smell like Tiger Bomb.
Not Tiger Bomb.
That's the uncrackable safe.
That's the uncrackable
I'm telling you.
You got a point. Mm-hmm. You got a point. Now that I think about it, anything to do with money, I always give the responsibility to my mother. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll be like, I'm responsible, Mom, but this amount, I'm gonna need you to
hold that.
I need you to hold that.
Hold that for us.
Like, what do you want me to do with it? Hold it.
Hold that for us.
Don't touch it. That's what I need.
Hold it. Don't touch it.
What would you do with your first meal?
First meal, I'm gonna look at it a couple times.
Oh wait, I can't even assume that you haven't gotten your first meal. So, right, that was my mistake. I shouldn't even assume that. Look, but
I have not touched the meal yet. First one that I do touch though, I'm gonna look at it for a second. It might have to sink in. A week is gonna have to sink in. I'm gonna have to consistently check the account, make sure they're not playing with me. That's first things first. And then after a week, I'm gonna go to ATM, I'm gonna take out 100, make sure it come out properly. And then afterwards, plan and I got a background in finance, so that part.
Nice.
Yeah. So
how did you get that? How does that like?
So I was in school. I was in school, and I stopped doing the things that I was doing when I was here, without giving too much context.
Got it.
I stopped doing those type of things. So then what I did, I ended up getting a job working at a bank.
Nice.
I kind of just made my way through there. Yeah.
I swear you look mad familiar. You had to work at a bank out here.
Yeah, probably.
I'm telling you, I remember you as a banker. No,
probably.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
I worked. I ain't gonna say the name of the employer because me and them got into a little thing.
Oh.
But I worked close by.
Okay.
I actually worked close by here, so you might have seen me.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Number 9, 50 Cent celebrates writer's strike coming to an end. Yo, shout out to the writer's strike coming to an end. I'm not gonna lie. It was looking a little thrifty for a little bit.
It came to an end?
Yeah.
Oh,
or maybe just for him. Maybe just for stars. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't know.
See, I know. I'm on IG Live right now, and somebody on my live just said that I did not shout out my school. I went to Howard University.
Oh, yes.
I went to Howard University. I would be remiss. To not shout out. I didn't study nothing finance at Howard. I was doing my thing at Howard. I went there and I got a job working in the bank. So thank you for pointing that out, my man DJ Big Will.
Yes. Shout out to the HBCU. Yeah. Absolutely. Did you pledge?
Pledge gangster.
I'm gonna be honest, Rito. I didn't think this was gonna be so funny.
I don't know why I told you.
You're hilarious.
You got the specialist.
You're hilarious.
Specialist.
But shout out to the writer's strike coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just for 50 Cent. I'm not completely sure. But if that means that we can continue the Power series.
The Power Universe.
Power Universe. Mm-hmm. Why is it a universe 50? Anyway, if that means we can continue the Power Universe and possibly Issa Rae could make more shows, I'm all with it. Rap shit needs to come back. Number 8, Max B shoots his shot at Ice Spice from behind bars.
Oh, okay.
Max, you need to be careful. She's mad young. I don't even know how old she's young. She not like...
You know...
I know she's not a teenager, but what, Rito?
I wasn't going to say that.
What?
I was going to say that, bro.
Speak your mind.
I wasn't going to say that. Shout out to Max, man. I thought he come home soon, too, I believe.
Is he?
That's what French has said.
Clutch my pearls.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
But no, don't come home to slide in the Ice Spice DMs. Let's relax. Yeah. She's young, okay? She needs to be dating one of these young rappers like Lil TJ or something like that.
Yeah, Max got a little season on him, so it might be.
He got a lot of seasoning, okay? He got a lot of sazon and onion powder. we gotta relax. But end up right behind bars for another situation.
See, this is why I said I was gonna call in. You need to play too much games. You ain't playing too much for me here.
Shout out Max B though. I really do hope he comes home. The streets miss you, Max, because his bars was heavy. The work was cool. I like it. Number 7, Usher stops himself from serenading Gabrielle Union after he sees Dwayne Wade in the audience. You know who to play with and who not to play with, Usher.
But wait, when he serenaded Kiki, her mans wasn't there. I don't believe, right?
Right, but he knew who to play with and who not to play with, even if Dwayne wasn't there, right?
Yeah, right.
Was you really gonna play with him like that? Like,
you know, the thing is, I think my man Ush, I think he doing it. You know, he doing it in a playful manner.
For sure.
You know, but ain't nothing wrong with a little serenade.
Right. I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I don't think that he was doing it in like malicious intent, but however, it caused, well, I don't even know if that was even a real breakup for real. It looked a little planned.
With who?
Keke Palmer and her
dude?
Yeah.
What he say again? But you a mom though. That was it, short to the point. You're a mom.
But you're a mom.
But you're a mom. Like,
I'm like,
You can't even put on a little dress because she a mom?
And no funny. It doesn't even look like something that was like too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But
I mean, the thing is, I would let I ain't gonna lie. If I'm outside, I'm letting my wife put on whatever she wants.
Nice.
Whatever she wants.
Because you outside. You know how to fight.
I know how to fight. I know how to fight real good, too. Real good. Wear whatever you want, baby. Hey, you can fight. And I'm good at it.
No funny. That's exactly what my partner says to me all the time. He's like, you can wear whatever you want. Okay. I'm going with you. So who's really going to try that theory?
You know?
And even if he's not around, who's really going to try that theory? The way he be spinning a block is really scary.
But real good.
Yes. And shout out to Gabrielle Union. I love their union. No pun intended. I love their union together. No.
We ain't never gonna get through this top 10.
No, number 6. Charlemagne the God claims to be a part of Drake's album rollout. You're not a part of Drake's album rollout. You be doing too much and people be having to call you out, and then people don't call you out. You be trying to push the envelope like, oh, you buns.
It makes for good headlines.
Doesn't it?
Makes for a headline.
You know,
and I think that's what he specializes in. Making for a headline.
Messy boots. That's him and his bestie. I forgot his name. Jason Lee. Messy boots.
Who?
Jason Lee.
I don't know.
He's the owner of Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay. Got you.
Those are the two messy boot twins. They be doing all types of mess, and then when people hit them up, they don't run from the smoke. I ain't gonna lie. Them two do not run from the smoke. Number 5, Tory Lanez scared for his life amid 10-year prison sentence. I'm not gonna say that you shouldn't be. I'm just gonna say that I don't think any man, especially black man, should be put in this situation. But to be honest with you, I feel like you put yourself in this situation when you have when you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and when you're in the right place at the wrong time. I don't know.
You know what it is? Because it's a multitude of different things, especially when people get to that type of level. It's like you feel untouchable. That's one. You want to live up to a lifestyle that either you thought that you wanted to emulate, maybe something that you thought was cool at a certain point in time, so you're moving with an element that you're not really built for. And when things hit the fan, it'll show you your character. Because, bro, I tell people all the time, if I'm at that type of level, I'm removing myself so far from any type of BS. Yo, bro, even if the situation getting too loud, I'm out of there. I'm not dealing with that.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm not dealing with that, bro.
Absolutely. And it's just, exactly what you said. Like, just moving more smart, more strategic. Like, in these types of situations, you shouldn't even put yourself in, to be honest with you. And I don't care if it was over some buns. You're wrong, bro. You're wrong. Like, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. So definitely a little fear might teach you to come out being a different or a better version of yourself.
But then that whole trial, my man, he's talking about it right now. There's so much going on and inconclusive evidence. I don't know, that whole trial weird.
It was very weird. My theory, y'all don't even want to know. I think they was both struggling for the gun, and it just so happened that
went off. You know what?
That's what I think happened.
My theory, I wasn't there, so
you can't test that. Exactly. You never know. It's only them 3 that know, and it's always gonna be. You ever seen that picture where everybody's pointing to each other?
With like the 20 Spider-Man?
Yes.
Who knows?
Not the 20 Spider-Man. There's an actual picture that's not the 20 Spider-Mans, but that's a good one. The fact that you even know that is crazy. Number 4, Pharrell and Timbaland argue over who has the better Jay-Z catalog. That's a very interesting... Because to argue about that, who do you think?
Me?
Yes.
Pharrell or Tim, who got the better Hove catalog? I am going to say today's Monday. Today's Monday is going to be Timbaland. I'm gonna say Tim.
And you know what?
It could change, but Tim,
listening to Tim and all the things that he's put together is just like, dang, he really did that. Yeah, we don't really pay attention to, people, the producers and the people behind the music back in the day. But now you're like, oh, now.
Because the producer right there at the forefront with the artists now.
Exactly.
But, when Hove, I don't know, bro. I feel like, originated 99 and all of that.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes, absolutely. But this is the kind of conversations that people need to have. Jay-Z came up twice on this timeline, so, Jay-Z must be what you doing, Jay? You must be putting out an album soon. That's normally how it happens. I'm almost never wrong about that. Number 3, Megan Thee Stallion performs with Beyonce at her Houston Renaissance Tour show. Isn't that fire?
That's fire. Two Houston legends.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'm looking forward to another Megan Thee Stallion album project to come out because I think it's time, honestly.
I like Meg.
I love her.
Yeah, I like Meg. I remember the first time I seen her, my homegirl Bianca actually sent me a video of her. It was her on like a rooftop.
Okay.
It was like a rooftop. It was like a freestyle joint. Before it got huge, she was on a rooftop. And like with a helicopter pad in the background, and she was going off. I was like, "Oh, who this?"
I think I remember that. She had the long, dark hair.
Yeah,
yes.
The first time I ever seen her, and I was like, "Oh, she's ill.
She's fire.
OD."
Yeah. I want her to come out and be on top of this controversy. Like, just get away from that and now just be the artist that I want her to be.
Yeah, go back to the artistry.
Yes, exactly.
What matters.
Stay away from the mess. Number 2, Usher is set to headline the Super Bowl show. Shout out to Usher from Vegas residency to headlining the Super Bowl show.
Very nice.
I'm tuning in. I'm front and center with whatever popcorn to watch Usher's Super Bowl, because that's exactly what that's going to be. Just like last year, it was Rihanna's Super Bowl. So this year it's going to be Usher's Super Bowl. And number 1, Summer Walker honored with her own day in Atlanta. Shout out to Summer Walker.
You from Atlanta?
You know what? I didn't think that. I thought she was from Detroit. But
I didn't know it. I didn't know. I don't know where. I don't know. I didn't know she was from the A though. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. But she was honored with her own day in Atlanta. Shout out to Summer Walker, because
that's what's up.
Not many. That has to be a big deal for her, for sure. And that is it for tonight's Spill It in 10 headlining moments in music today. In entertainment. It's not just music. We're going to play a little dippity-dippity-dip-dop, and then we're going to get into this interview, get into a couple of questions with Mr. Reno K.O.
Absolutely. Specialist himself. That's why.
Special guest.
The specialist.
The specialist. The specialist guest.
Specialist.
Whole team get fired in round trips. Bitch, she's the spying on my flicks. He admiring my drip. Check what I do. The check a clear too. Pull up like a drive-through, so check your rear view. I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside. Steak, bitch, we out back. I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside. Steak, bitch, we out back. Tell him I need her, my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem? Hey, yo, baby, let's go.
2022, I'm coming through in that new shit. How we ops, you see me and you don't do shit. I didn't really trap in the car, I got the blueprint. Gallery department when shopping, I like to lose it. What's the point of having this muscle if you don't use it? I play the game to win, I'm not losing. Ops know my address, I'm not moving. Brody know they take it to try, they gotta prove it. She get what she want when we screwing. I'm on point, I know what I'm doing. Way too smart to act like I'm stupid. I get my advice from Mike Rubin. I'm not by myself, my whole crew lit. Next to Chanel, I put her in that new print. It is what it is, I can't make no excuses. I hit the whole group, that make me a groupie. Balenciaga, Codition, not Gucci. We went city to city and bulletproof. You can't run with my gang, they'll bully you. Been had switches, I know what them foolish do. I'm a vibe, let me know what you wanna do. Ain't no fun by yourself, bring a friend or two.
We be menaging and boost up his ego.
She a little demon out there, Casamigo. Yeah, baby.
Tell him I need her, my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem?
I'm a big stepper, walk around in red bottoms. I don't want no bitch, always causing mad problems. Pouring up deuce, we only drinking out big bottles. If you speaking on bro, you better watch what you say about him. Baddie, told me pull up, give me like 2 minutes. I'm getting jiggy, I was some move, I'm getting loose with it. I take a bitch right in front of a man, I think I'm too vicious. I want them all, one ain't enough, I need a few bitches. Losing track of these bands, I think I got about 7 on me. Webbing on me. Call him Mr. Foreign, send him the drop. He gon' send you right to heaven on me. Yeah, I see me sauced up with the big drip. The way that I'm dressing on me. Gotta thank God for the blessings on me. I turn your girl into a cheetah. I got a bust in Aquafina. I wouldn't trust her, better leave her. Anytime that I be outside, you know I shake up the spot. We better shake up the block. Pull up in foreign exotic, we shake up the lot. I'm a big stepper, walk around in red bottoms. I don't want no bitch, always causing mad problems. Pouring up deuce, we only drinking out big bottles. If you speaking on bro, you better watch what you say about him. Baddie, told me pull up, give me like 2 minutes. I'm getting jiggy, I was some move, I'm getting loose with it. I take a bitch right in front of a man, I think I'm too vicious. I want them all, one ain't enough, I need a few bitches. Lil' mommy, wanna ride in a big body. She want a ring on her finger, but she a big thotty. I'm in a two-seat and I'm feeling bougie. I put a racks out, whole lot of loose leaf. Remember them long nights out working the rain. Knock a big stump with these Cartier frames. Get out of here real quick if you talking my name. Hey, if you talking my name. Belly band taker, we on road for the night. Told you fucking eyes. If you don't wanna cry, you better roll in disguise. Cause my bro's gonna slide. Let my brody catch you like it, then you gon' go to the sky. Bow. I'm a big stepper, walk around in red bottoms. I don't want no bitch, always causing mad problems. Pouring up deuce, we only drinking out big bottles. If you speaking on bro, you better watch what you say about it.
My nigga, I'ma be your killer, nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any nigga like fuck this glitter. Skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' cost a nigga out rockin' with you? I got you lit in the city. I been multitasking, rapping and being the daddy to my little chick.
We could have been superstars. I don't know the rest of the words, guys. Don't even quote me, to be honest with you. There's a lot of songs that I know, and I don't know the rest of those words. Okay, we was jacking cars. All right. Why was you jacking cars? I just feel like...
Switch like a...
Well, see? Out of control.
Oh, wait. So Kodak could curse, but I...
Right. I'll just... Listen, this is the mix. If I could just do the bleep button, we don't have the dump button in this area. But if I had the dump button, I would dump. We are back with another Tea in Hip Hop. Of course, Vino KOQ is in the building.
Yeah, I ain't gonna know yet.
Yeah. King of Queens.
Yeah.
That's a big mark.
Yeah.
You were born and raised in Queens.
Mm-hmm.
What part?
I was born in East Elmhurst, Corona.
Okay.
So like the northwest side of Queens, for those that are familiar.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my roots is at. By way of Jamaica, of course. My family is from Jamaica originally.
Yes, we hear it in the sound and in the voice, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. But I came up in Queens, and that's why I rep it so hard.
Yes, King of Queens is a very big. Like, I'm not gonna judge it because I feel like everybody should speak highly of themselves and their artistry. But what had you to come up with that?
Because
what led to that? I'll say that.
Well, so basically, prior, it was Young Reno. I was Young Reno for the longest, but I felt like as the sound started maturing and I started maturing, it was time to take the reins, as a king. I felt I was the king. I felt I am the king, so put it in the title.
Yes, absolutely. Who do you feel a part of Queens could rumble with the king? Because there's a lot of other Queens greats that have come before you or maybe up with you that have basically repped the city and put the city or the borough on their back. So who do you feel like could rumble with Reno?
It's a lot. That's the thing with Queens. We got so many heavyweights that still do their thing now, but I much love and respect to all of them, but who could get with me? Nobody. But you got 50, you got Nikki, you got who else? Everybody from the town. L, CNN, like we got so many legends, Mobb Deep, like so many different legends.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love that you put Nikki in the mix because a lot of people, when they talk Queens, they don't necessarily bring her up.
I don't know how not.
It's almost like they only talk about the boys.
Yeah,
and leave and put her in a completely different category.
And it's not just neighborhood Queens bias. This is a fact, and this fact, anybody want to debate me on it, you can. Nicki Minaj is not only just one of the greatest rappers ever. She's one of the greatest rappers ever. But she is to me the best. And I don't like doing stuff like that. But she's the best woman rapper to me ever.
Yes.
Ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ever.
I love that. I feel like she is the best to do it as an overall package, meaning her marketing was on point, her promotion was on point, shows sold out, artistry, just the look, everything. She is the total package. And there are a lot of women that came up that have definitely done straight bars and been super talented.
Yeah.
It's just as an overall package, she was the best to do it. Definitely, for sure. I commend you for saying that, young man.
Absolutely. Well, thank you.
Love that.
I try to speak true.
I love that. So you also have done and put on your own shows aside from like performing at other people's shows. You put on your own shows. As an artist that's put on their own shows, can you really explain, break it down, because not a lot of people know this, how hard it is to put on a show, a successful show at that?
Oh, man. So I will say this, and I hope I'm not going to say any names. I'm going to just talk to my people that are on live with me. When I'm in the mode of not only performing at a show, but also putting on a show, please do me a favor. Don't text me and ask me when is it, especially if there's a flyer out there. Don't ask me, hey, where's my invite? Your invite is the general ass invite on the picture that you double tapped and liked. That's your invite.
Not the double tapped and liked.
How you gonna like the picture and ask me when is it?
Oh my god.
Anyway, but when you put together a show, it's because I'm very, anybody who know me, I'm very particular. I like it to look a certain way. I like it to feel a certain way.
He's telling facts right now, guys.
You know, I
love it though.
I like to curate an entire feeling. So I was, you know, I took a hiatus from it, but I was doing I was doing something called Soundproof, and the Soundproof sessions, it was dope, man. And I'm gonna get back to it. But when you curating the show, when you putting the show together,
right?
You know, there's so many things you got to do, and you know, you running around. Especially if you like things a certain way, you kind of want it to feel like something. And that's what I kind of.
You called it Soundproof session.
Soundproof, yeah.
I like that. Absolutely. So why did you choose DC and New York to do it? Do you have connections in DC, or how did that come about?
So yeah, I went to Howard University. So shout out to Howard University
again. Yes.
My bison one more again. So yeah, we did DC, we did New York. And it's you know, just cause I know the market fairly well, and you know, I got supporters, I got family in both spots. I don't really like to say fans, it's kind of whack. I got fans, I got supporters, I got family. You pull up on me, you family. So yeah, that's why we started with those two cities.
Nice, nice. So what made you stop? Like, when did you stop? First of all, let's say that.
I ain't gonna say I stopped.
You kind of paused it for a little bit.
Just a quick pause. Just a quick pause. But you know, shout out to Halifax. Halifax is joining my life. Shout out to Halifax, man. Halifax, Nova Scotia, very, very dope city. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring Soundproof there. Soundproof Halifax.
Nice.
We're gonna do that. But yeah, this is a quick pause. We're gonna get back to it. Let's get back to it.
And out of the whole doing shows thing, because doing shows is one thing for like a promoter or like a event curator, but for artists, I feel like it's a whole nother tapped in thing. You're really focused on the artistry and just having a really dope show.
Yeah.
Do you find that working with other artists, you get that same feel? Like when you bring on other artists to perform at a show, do you get that same vibe?
Absolutely. Because when I'm bringing on, or if I'm doing a show with other artists, it's definitely curated to a sense where I'm listening to the artist. Like, this is not just, oh yeah, you hit me up to perform. Nah. Yeah. I want to make sure that it's actually good music, that you actually carrying it. As it plays in the background, I'm big on energy.
Yes.
And energy got to be right. Your music could be fire, but if your energy trash, I can't work with you.
Yeah. For sure.
You gotta radiate a certain type of energy. So, you know, it could be somewhat, I won't say stressful, but it could be somewhat different, kind of like when you meshing the personalities and putting everything together and make sure it goes according to plan. But I love doing it.
I you know what, I commend you, because I know it's a different type of energy. No pun intended.
Yeah.
I know it's a different type of energy when you're an artist or you're creative putting on a show, and that takes a lot of work. Speaking of Howard University, how was your time at Howard? How was that? And did you finish college there?
Yeah,
of course. Okay. How was your time there in Howard?
My time there was well spent, man. It was crazy to be around that many like-minded individuals trying to get somewhere for themselves and seeing that much black beauty and comprising the one space. So, a lot of the people I was there with, I'm still real close with now and talk every day. I still go back. Even people that I didn't go to school with, that I knew from the neighborhoods in DC, I still hold them close to my heart. I still love them. So, like, DC really treated me like a son, and I still got so much love for DC and the DMV area as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you went to school for finance, or you just started? You did finance there.
When I tell them what I went to school for, I went to school for political science and art. So I started as a double major between political science and studio art, but I ended up minoring in art history because I got to the point I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is hard. So, yeah. But
what was the hard part about it?
Man, balancing two majors, being a young boy on campus, making music at the same time, I still did that. So it was just a lot going on. And,
Right. How did the finance come into play?
I was broke.
I love the honesty though. Like, it was so honest.
I was broke,
understood.
broke, and I needed a job, and I ended up working at a bank. So I ended up getting a job at a bank, and then just kind of like made my way through the ranks and got different licenses, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you continue with music? Because of course, during that time of struggle, when you may not have the finances or the funds, it's going to be pretty hard to pursue music in the fashion that you would want to, where it becomes successful. What made you start continue to pursue music?
Because music was the only thing that never abandoned me. Music was the only thing that never went anywhere, It was the only outlet that I felt like I had sometimes. So even if I wasn't actively recording or performing or anything like that, it was still such a part of me that it would wake me up at night to write or to put words down or to think of a melody, or a melody would come to my head and I would stop mid whatever I'm doing to get that thought out or voice recorded. So it just never left, and it'll never leave.
That's really deep.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, he definitely put it eloquently in a fashion where people, creatives or artists, would definitely understand. Like, it was something within you that just awoken in your soul, and it was just like, I can't leave this. I don't care how broke I am, I'm going to the studio.
Yeah.
Speaking of music and your process, let's talk about the process of...
That's my favorite part.
Oh, that's your favorite part?
Yeah,
I love it. Okay. Let's talk about your process when it comes to making and creating music. What is that like?
I get inspiration from anything, anywhere, at any time. So it's the gift and the curse. Like I said, legitimately, I'll be asleep and melody will come to me in a dream or play in my head, and I gotta wake up and I gotta flesh it out. So if it's 4:00 in the morning and I gotta be up in another 2 hours, well, there go my 2 hours right there. I'm gonna be up trying to figure out what that pattern was in my head. Okay. It just kind of depends. It'll come to me. My process is so unorthodox, and I like it that way. I don't think I have a structure to it. It's not like I get in. It's not like, okay, Saturday, I gotta write this song. Never. It never goes that way. Like, I'll just have my moments where I'll just sit and create, and it might be for an hour, or it might be for 4 days. And I'll just come up with whatever. And during that time process, I'll just flesh everything out. And then I'll go to the studio, and then, if I made references, I'll use the references, or I'll get in the studio and just, knock out whatever I got. But it's never... no song is ever written the same.
Okay.
Ever. It's never like the way that the one that you just played, like Take Control, came about. It will never be the same way that Queens Get the Money came about. It's never a streamlined process.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a little crazy. I'm a little off.
No, it's nothing off about that. Like, you're a creative, and I think that all of us as creators, we don't necessarily do the same thing twice for the most part. Like, it could be, like, for instance, when it comes to shows or events, like Back to the Block was never done the same way for the past 3 years. It's always been different each and every year. Even when it comes to media, interviewing artists or interviewing any guest is never the same. Like, it's always different. So nothing orthodox about that at all. But speaking of processes, how do you set the room? Like, what's the mood like? Candles? Is it food? What do you need to
like
keep
in the
this
studio,
creativity
or
going?
if I'm like writing?
Let's say both. I really want to know about the studio, but let's talk about like, if you at home, like, what's the process?
If
like?
I'm in the crib and I'm writing, coffee. I'm not really big on the on the I don't smoke or nothing like that. So like, a good coffee. I'll be outside on my little balcony. I got.
Oh, you got a little balcony. Oh, yeah. No, first of all, that's the balcony that was in the video?
Yeah, no.
You're fired for that.
No. Not that one. Oh, yes. You're talking about for the drop. Yeah. I thought you meant the music video. Yeah, for the drop. Yeah.
I was like, check him out with the balcony. Y'all not doing it like that.
I got the mint planted out there. I got the tomatoes out there. I got my fake grass, my little turf out there, and I lay in the turf, and I just got the coffee. I can get to work.
So you're a plant dad too.
Yeah,
I love it. Tomatoes,
dad, real
mint,
dad,
grill dad.
Yeah,
too.
I got a son, my little son. And I just started getting to work.
I love it.
That caffeine started hitting and start coming.
What's your favorite coffee right now? What's your vibe like?
So, I'm because the weather's now starting to change. I'm a cappuccino person, so now I can start getting them hot again. I can't drink. I mean, I could drink hot coffee in the summer, but I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm a cold brew. I'll do a nice cold brew. I'll do a nice iced cappuccino. But right now, I'm getting back to my cappuccino phase. I'm starting to get cozy again.
Nice. Are you Bustelo? Are you Dunkin' Donuts? Are you Starbucks?
So I am not a. I don't have a preference, but I usually brew it at home myself. So I was in Panama. I bought some beans in Panama that were really good.
Nice.
I got a guy who has a company called Big Beans USA. Big Beans USA.
Shout out Big Beans USA.
Big Beans USA. I get a lot of my coffee from him.
Okay.
He grows it in Guatemala. Brings it up. Yeah. So like. A lot of locally.
You getting imported? That's better than the Dunkin' Donuts.
No, shout out to Dunkin' too.
Yo, shout out to Dunkin' Donuts, but he getting imported.
Cold brew with the cold foam. I do that from the Dunkin'. America run on that.
He getting imported coffee though. I'm not gonna lie. I went to Dominican Republic and I had this coffee. This lady, older lady grinding her own beans and stuff like that, so she make the coffee fresh or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, it did taste like Bustelo, but
fire.
Bustelo is fire. That's my I do have a preference, so that's my preference. But I literally had this coffee and I was like, I am not gonna just waste this coffee. Like, I gotta be very selective about how much I use. It's important. It's imported. I don't know how I got it over Customs, but we're not going to talk about that. Shout out to Customs.
Customs and Border Patrol
for not paying attention. I really do appreciate that.
I like when they don't respond, when they don't be paying no attention.
You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Anyway, your relationships. How have your relationships helped you throughout your career? Sorry, I can talk.
Like romantic relationships, or just relationships with like humans.
Let's say both, but for now, let's talk about your romantic relationships. You are married.
Yeah.
Nice. How many years?
No years.
Newlywed.
Well, we've been together for a while, but 6 months.
Nice. I love it. Black love.
6 months of them things.
So college sweetheart, high school sweetheart, or you met her at the gym type?
Nah, we met on the internet.
Oh my Yes.
Yeah, we met on that. We was out there swiping. Trying to find some, you know what I'm saying? But
oh boy, what was the wait a minute now. Where was the dating app? What was the dating app? Was it Black Planet? Like was it Black? What was it?
It was definitely Black. It was a Black app. Now it don't exist no more. It was a joint called Soul Swipe. You remember that?
You know, I
that?
did meet one of my exes on Soul Swipe.
Man, what? Shout out to the Soul Swipe.
No.
No, well, not in
me,
your case. But shout out to the Soul Swipe in my case.
Yeah, so in your case, shout out to Soul Swipe. You know, you do find love.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
I love that. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore?
Mm-mm.
Wow. I deleted it so long
was
ago, I don't even know. Wow. Yeah, because Black is out and stuff like that. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So how is that? Is she also in the industry or does anything marketing wise? What does she do?
She just
don't want to be in her business, but you know.
Like, what does she do professionally? Or what does she do?
How does...
So, I brag on my baby all day. She's actually a nurse practitioner. Yeah. So she makes sure I ain't sick. I make sure we ain't broke. And it works. And it works like that. But you know, she still gives me like direction when it comes to like musical things too at the same time. Like she because at the end of the day, she is also a consumer. Mm-hmm. So she could tell me, you know, from a woman's perspective, you know, what she likes to listen to or hear or see. So, you know, what type of look, whatever. Mm. She the one that told me to shoot the video in the balcony. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, wife.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I was like, shut him the F out.
She said shoot the video, and she told me to sing at the end.
I literally was like, and then to add the clip of your video at the end, it just kind of like sync. And I was like, this is the best video drop we had.
Yeah, it flows. Yeah. You know, she's the one that gave me that.
Shout out wife in the building. Absolutely. Let's talk about your professional relationships because I see you had a long time relationship with Yo Gotti. Mm-hmm. How has that helped you with your career? Like, did any jewels or type you in the right connections, the right rooms?
Yeah. So his cousin is like my right hand man. That's like my brother right there. I love that dude. Mm-hmm. And I had the opportunity to tour with them and YG. Nice. I opened up with them. I opened up for them actually a few different times in a few different cities. So I was able to make different connections there and kind of see what putting together a show was like, and what it was like to actually bring what you wanted to, to like an actual stage performance and operate it like that. And just on the business side, Gotti, before he got, I want to say before he started doing, I want to say it was like, maybe it was 5 Star Chick. That was like the one that kind of like broke the door.
Yeah, that was the one that popped the most. Mm-hmm.
He was just like, yo, yeah, New York is cool, LA is cool, but the country is so big and there's so many pockets that, again, people love music that, shopping yourself to the big cities is great. Yeah. And you know what I mean, if it hit, then it hit. But look at some of these other places and cater to them. Yeah. Cater to them.
Absolutely.
Just because they not in New York don't mean that they don't like music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I learned a lot from that, like a hustler businessman aspect.
Yeah. And it's good to get that type of advice and sometimes criticism from the OGs, the people that have been doing it for a lot longer, and they kind of just understand. It's almost like they learned from their mistakes, and they're trying to, the people that are willing to at least, and they're trying to, steer you in the right direction. Mm-hmm. So other than, because I know we've been talking about it, you spent a lot of time in Canada. Tell me what the vibe is like there. Like, what's the feeling that you get in Canada? Because I'm dying to go out there.
Canada is very welcoming. It's very welcoming. It's very inspirational too. And the people, man, the people beautiful. The communities, the culture is beautiful. And like we was talking about, the culture is very appreciative of music and creativity.
Yeah.
So, talking about Customs and Border Patrol, right?
Right.
Shout out to my videographer, one of my good people.
Yes.
My man, 80 Hours Visuals. My man Lonnie. He comes. So we in Halifax, right? I got a show out there. I did a show. Shout out to Lost Rays Entertainment. They booked me and Cranium. I did a show with Cranium out there.
Nice.
And they asked me when I was coming out there. I told them tourism. I didn't want to answer no questions about no work permits and none of that, right?
Yeah.
He pull up the next day. He tell Customs and Border Patrol, I'm going out there for filming and to do. And they're like, do you have the work permit? And he like, ew. Nah. So instead of giving him a hard time, they were like, okay, we'll just say that you're on tourism this time. But if you or your friends come back, you can actually file for a grant to go up there and work on music or work on videos. Yeah, you can get a grant visa to get you to Canada to work on the arts.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Can we do that to the does the United States offer that?
They offer it, but you have to get sponsored from it's usually like a
big
major
company
business or major company or something like that. Now you can file for a visa to go up there and just
as an independent.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to I'm moving to Canada. I've been saying this to my partner for a while. I'm like, what you think about moving to Canada? He's like, how are we gonna do that? I'm like, how are we not gonna do that?
How are we not?
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have some neighbors if you pull up. Let me know.
That's all I'm saying. I feel like that's the energy that I've been missing. Like, I need niceness. Yeah. I think I've been super hard for way too long. No funny. I've been from Brooklyn to Long Island and now in Queens, and now I'm just like, maybe I just need some nice tea.
Yeah, maybe just a quick shake up to the lifestyle. You
know? Some calmness.
You know, in New York, you ain't gotta.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere. Hour flight.
An hour?
Mm-hmm. Wheels up
because
to wheels down, it was an hour.
Yeah, because we're not that far.
Yeah, we ain't far.
Just go if you go straight up state. Honestly, if you go to what's the name of that? Rochester,
Buffalo, yeah, right next door.
Straight up there. Wow. Yes, absolutely. So, what has their presence been like, or their reception of your music?
They've loved it. They've supported me from. Like I said, from Toronto to Halifax to Calgary to Montreal. I've been in all of those places within the past year or so.
Nice.
And it's been super welcoming. Welcoming. The love has been super real. Yeah.
So if you've had to pick a country or a state that you would visit on a regular, not just visit on a regular basis, but maybe do a residency there, would it be Canada?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
I love that. What's the other opportunities that they present to you as an independent artist? I feel like there's some hidden gems there in Canada that people need to know.
Like we had touched on before within the United States, the never limit yourself to strictly what's around you.
Okay.
And if you notice that people are gravitating to something that you're doing in an area that you're not, what you need to do then is feed those people. Give it to those people. So what I did, I had noticed that it was actually Take Control.
Okay.
So they have a large West Indian population.
Absolutely.
In Canada.
I was just saying that actually today.
And I had noticed, I went and did the analytics and everything and saw that the video and the song was getting played in those regions. So I'm like, let me run ads for the video in that region.
Yeah.
I looked down, I'm like, wait, what? It was going crazy. So then, I catered a lot of different things towards that market. And
yeah. And it blew.
Out. Yeah.
So you do feel like Afro beats, reggae is more like in your pocket?
I'm an artist. I'm an artist at heart. I could rap with the best of them. But I like melody and I like touching the roots. So as a proud Jamaican of African descent, it's second nature.
Yeah. I was gonna say touching the roots. How did your parents feel about your music? Do they listen? Like, are they like, oh, I like this?
So I was raised by my grandmother.
Okay.
And she was never the biggest fan of like something like the harder stuff that I would do.
Okay.
Or like the super rap stuff. She'd be like, it sounds good. She'd be like, yo, the people that want something that can dance. They want to dance. The girl that want to dance. Make something for dance. And then my girlfriend, or now wife, she would say the same thing. So I started picking up on the melody more, and then my family started gravitating toward it more.
Right.
They had always support and listen, but I feel like when I kind of put more melody in it, that's what made them listen more.
Into your roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's for a lot of creatives. Like when they start going back to being authentic, being authentically themselves. Like if your roots or what you gravitate to the most is like alternative music, rock, pop, you start doing that, you start feeling good about the stuff that you're creating. You know what I mean? And it's not. And now you're a consumer of your own music.
Yeah, no, that's a definite fact. And I never like to be boxed in. I stay away from being boxed in when it comes to being an artist, because I feel like that's how you limit yourself. And when you limit yourself, you're stopping yourself from growing, and you're stopping your music from growing. So,
So do we expect a Reno KOQ album EP in the next?
In the next.
I want to say like year.
Yeah. I actually got a new song coming out now. I ain't gonna say right now, but like I got a new song in the works with my guy All Hail YT. He an artist. He's an artist from Texas.
Nice.
And
shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Texas too. We connected a minute back, and we reconnected recently. We just did a song called All Gas. So that's next. And then probably EP or something. I got a bunch of songs. I got a lot of songs.
You got a lot of music.
I got a lot of music. Yeah.
So you could just put anything out in a minute.
I could if I'm feeling spicy enough, I drop an EP when I get home. and it'd be fantastic. And it'd be a great record.
I love that, because a lot of people are so focused on, I guess, the method in which they put out music, which is great, because it's almost like a gift and a curse in a way, because when you focus so much on the method of putting out the music, you kind of get lost in that sauce, and then you don't necessarily put out the best of your work.
Yeah. So that happened to me for a long time, where I was stagnating myself from just with releases and things like, oh no, I gotta look like this, or I gotta sound like this, or I gotta go back and fix that. Now I'm dropping and the people responding because that's what you gotta do. You gotta stay in their face. You gotta do it. It's necessary. Yeah.
You gotta stay in their face.
Stay in their face.
Nah, that's a fact though. That's a fact.
In your face.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
How do you stay in their face besides music?
Besides the music, so I mean, I'm active. I'm active on the, like, I ain't gonna say I'm super active on the social media profiles, but like, when I am active, I'm active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I choose to be out there, I'm gonna be all the way out there. And you're gonna get 100% of me. It's always gonna be authentic. Always gonna be genuine. And I'm gonna leave a mark. It's gonna be indelible.
Copy.
Copy.
I love it. So the year is almost up. Like we gonna blink and it's gonna be January 1st.
Yeah.
Any more shows that you have coming up? You say you dropping out a single. Do we have a date yet?
No date yet. No date yet. Soon. Definitely more shows in the future. And now you got me back in my bag. I'm about to go back to the crib and playing Soundproof. We're gonna plan that one out. I know I got some in New York. I think I'm going back to Canada in October and November. Nice. But yeah, we're gonna line it up. I'm in their phase.
I need an invite to this Soundproof.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm really I love going to artist curated shows because I just know that it's gonna be raw talent, and I like that. So I need an invite.
Oh yeah, you gonna be there?
Don't make it around my birthday though, because my birthday's November 5th.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna be there. I'll make sure it's not then.
That'd be a do not disturb type of weekend.
I'll specifically make sure it's not then.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for tapping in with me and sitting down with me. Yeah. Howard,
absolutely.
Okay, alumni, former finance concierge. Reno, KOQ, King of Queens.
Yes.
Okay. Founder of Soundproof. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
This has been fun.
It was very fun.
Let everybody know where they can find you at on social media. How can they tap in with you?
Oh, yeah. Everything is uniform. Social media, all platforms. Reno, KOQ, RENOKOQ. That's Instagram. That's Twitter. That's what else I got? I got a TikTok.
You got a TikTok?
Yeah, I got.
You don't really be on it like that? All right. Well, TikTok anyway.
Yeah, TikTok too. I'm a TikTok tonight. What else? We got Threads. Come on, Reno KOQ on all platforms.
Are you on Threads? Like, are you up? Are you?
I'm there.
He's there.
I'll be there.
All right.
I drop in every once in a while. Hit him with something real knowledgeable.
Yeah. You real knowledgeable. Knowledgeable. You're knowledgeable about Threads.
Real knowledgeable.
I love it. Before we get out of here, we gotta play that Take Control. Okay, I like Take Control, but are we paying Energy because that's the most recent?
Energy is the most recent. I'm gonna leave it to you.
I do love Take Control. I'm not gonna lie.
If you love Take Control, we're gonna play Take Control.
We're gonna play Take Control. Reno KOQ, T and Hip Hop, Xtreme 104 FM.
84.
She need that loving that they can't give. She need somebody that can feed her soul. She claim without me, say she can't live. She want somebody that can take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, say take control. Take control, she want me take control. Top a top, me I look for your entrance too far, but me want close distance. All them try pre-fit with business, lip seal. Me tell you, Lord, my witness. You thinking about your ex, nigga? Know it still hurt. When your heart aches, then you know it still work. I was taught rule number 1, keep it real first. I've been everything you need, but you still need that loving that they can't give. She need somebody that can feed her soul. She claim without me, say she can't live. She want somebody that can take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, say take control. Take control, she want me take control. She dealing with the dandada, got gun, top shotter. A fuck nigga, never me, not nada. The big gallus, we never talk about marriage. Our last man, get bun, no chalice. I love a challenge, I ain't tryna waste time. Hands on your waistline, telling me to take time. Yeah, you finish first, then I'ma take mine. I stay in it from the night, straight through the daytime. She need that loving that they can't give. She need somebody that can feed her soul. She claim without me, say she can't live. She want somebody that can take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, say take control. Take control, she want me take control. She need that loving that they can't give. She need somebody that can feed her soul. She claim without me, say she can't live. She want somebody that can take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, she want me take control. Take control, say take control. Take control, she want me take control. Coming straight from the northwest side. She got a thing for the unruly, yours truly. New actress, but the same movie. Front row, but she never know groupie. By my side, she ain't never gonna lose. And I love how you shine, just how your skin glisten. I fit like the piece that I swear you been missing. And when your body talk, just know I still listen. Everybody always ask, girl, why you still with him? Cause I do them things that you want me to. All them gal probably want me to. 20/20 vision, them can't see you. Anything you ask that you want me to. Cause I do them things that you want me to. All them gal probably want me to. 20/20 vision, them can't see.
That was that Reno KOQ. Take control. She want me to take control. I'm not really good with the patois. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not good at it at all. But I try.
You know,
I try. I'm Bayesian.
You
it's
Bayesian?
different. Yeah.
Bayesian's got the when y'all get into it,
super angry. That's the only time it really comes out.
Bayesians and Guyanese, I really struggle. Cause it sounds like y'all singing a song, but it also sounds like you're very upset.
Yeah, no, I've only a few people have heard me like really with the and people be like, where did the accent come from? And I'm like, that's only when I'm super mad. And to be honest with you, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know. I think it's my ancestors. They come up within me
through you,
and they like get upset.
Speaking through you.
Mad.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, you're right. I should be mad.
Speaking through you.
Speak through me. Lord. Yes. Ancestors. I love it. Yeah. So this has been another Tea and Hip Hop Xtreme 104 FM show. Happy Monday. Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week we have another special guest. Maybe not the specialist, but I think he'll be, just as special.
Yeah, you're gonna be good.
Another special guest, and tune in. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Peace, love, and balance.
Absolutely. Peace.
I can feel your energy, and I can match your spirit. Your body's talking, I swear I hear it. Energy, I can match your spirit. Your body's talking, I swear I hear it. I can feel your energy, and I can match your spirit. Your body's talking, I swear I hear it. Energy, I can match your spirit. Your body's talking, I swear I hear it.